Hey guys, it's Jman Selections on the Cool Otakus. I just saw X71's video on this week's topic, which is anime slash mangas that people don't know about or more people should know about, stuff like that. And yeah, his video, before I was going to forget some of my recommendations, I just did it now. So I'm doing it just after seeing his video, which is on a Wednesday. Um, there are a few things I want to talk about. One of them he mentioned was Hunter x Hunter, and I totally agree. You said that people haven't talked about that at all. I saw the anime, the whole of the anime, and then after that has three OVAs because Yoshiro Tagashi is taking breaks because apparently he's ill and he can't really work that much. And it's good. It's not as good as Yu Yu Hakusho, but it's still a good anime and manga. And the reason why I haven't talked about it yet is because I want to do an actual full review on it, and I want to make it presentable, and I don't want to half-ass it. So I'm going to wait till the summer, but. That is a good anime slash manga that I think people should recommend. I really enjoyed the anime. I watched it dubbed. Um, it's got some good characters. Another one that I will say is sort of underrated is Shaman King. I actually really like Shaman King, and I think this one is somewhat underrated because all like if people mention Shaman King, they just think about the crappy 4 Kids dub, but Shaman King was actually more than that. It was it I mean, the 4 Kids wasn't bad. I actually liked watching that as a kid, and probably watching it back now, it'll probably still be nostalgic. But I'm reading the manga, and it's really interesting. There's a few changes because the anime strayed away from what the actual manga was going for. It's a bit like the FMA situation. But Shaman King is another one I recommend people check out. Also, I saw someone comment on X71's video. I forgot who it was. And before people say, I did watch everyone's videos. I watched Dragon's video. I watched Nemu's video as well. So yeah, I heard what you said. But Nemu's video was really good because he mentioned a whole load of things that I need to check out. They're older animes slash mangas, and yeah, I watched Dragon's one as well. But one thing I saw in his comment on his video was Hajime no Ippo, and I'm glad someone said that because Hajime no Ippo is the most underrated anime slash manga series in my opinion. Because even though it's doing well in Japan and it's got like almost 1,000 chapters, not a lot of people know about that. Hajime no Ippo, I'm telling you, no matter who you are, you can relate to that series, and that series is a really great series. It is in my top 10. That I'm waiting to do a review on that series as well because that is one of the quintessential animes I believe, especially if you're a sports fan because it may be boxing. People just may think it's boxing, but it's way more than that. You can relate to that. It's about finding what you're good at and just going for it. It it it's a really inspirational anime slash manga. Ippo is a really great character. I think a lot of people can relate to, any age range or age wise. I mean, the only thing that I'll say is it can get a bit violent in some of the boxing things, but I mean, it's a really great series. Hajime no Ippo, very underrated. It's too bad that the manga didn't get licensed because it's a very long manga, and Viz would have probably cancelled it 20 chapters in, knowing them with Gintama. But um, what was I going to say? Yeah, and the anime, it got done by I think Genion did it, and it's out of print now, which I hate. I hate that thing about animes. All anime slash manga is always going out of print. With games, you can find the classic games, a lot of them on eBay or Amazon, but anime slash manga always going out of print, and that's the same thing with Hajime no Ippo. And they never even got around to dubbing New Challenger, and New Challenger is really great. It's not as good as the original. It's a good complement to the original, because the way it works with Hajime no Ippo, they had the original series, then they had New Challenger, and the reason why Hajime no Ippo, the first one's so significant, is because the character development and the growth of Ippo is just absolutely amazing. If you're someone that really likes growth in characters, trust me, this series, you cannot go wrong with Hajime no Ippo. You absolutely can't. I recommend it to anybody. Most underrated series in my opinion. Um, Another one I want to talk about in like the series I've mentioned in Japan, they're pretty well known, I think, but like over in America and Europe and anywhere else, they're not that well, known. Even with the One Piece situation, but One Piece is getting better now, but so I won't mention that one. But another one I'll mention is Case Closed. Case Closed got swept underneath the water as well, and that's a really more people should know about it, and it's sort of underrated because Case Closed, it it's like Scooby Doo on steroids, and more people should know about that because it has a loads of morals in it. Trust me, if you see some of these cases and you see why some of these people murder other people, you the way Jimmy Kudo or Shinichi, whichever one you want to call him, and Detective Moore, the way they like break it down the case, and then the way they sort of analyze the person and they say why what they did was wrong. It's really deep sometimes, and you get that great sense of moral inside that show. So that is another really great one. I think more people should know about. Um, Another one I wanted to talk about. I'm going on the sports again. It's Actual 21. The thing is with Actual 21, I've only watched 2 or 3 episodes, but from those 3 episodes, I can tell it's going to be a really good series. And the only reason why I haven't watched more is because I'm waiting till the summer. Because usually in the summer, I pick up a really long ongoing series and then I start watching it. Like last summer, I picked up Fairy Tail. I picked up Reborn. Um, I watched the whole of Soul Eater last summer. Um, that's when I really pick up series in the summer. Throughout the year, I pick up some seasonal things and a few things like this year. I was happy to pick up Rurouni Kenshin because I really enjoyed that. Well, I think quite a few people know about Rurouni Kenshin, but if you don't really watch that, is Kenshin's a really deep character. Um, what did I want to say? Yeah, Actual 21. Actual 21. That one's it's interesting. It's about American football, and from what I haven't seen a lot of it, which is bad, but it seemed interesting. Another one I think more people should know about is this one's more for the kids and more people that are younger. Is Inazuma 11. To Josh, I know you're a big fan of this as well. This one's about soccer and or football or whatever you want to call it. And this one is really interesting. I liked Inazuma 11. It reminded me of the days of Beyblade and Pokemon and all of that. It was really just a fun thing to watch. So it's football on steroids basically because it's not normal football where you're just kicking around the ball. It's more it adds sort of powers and elements to it. It's really cool. That's one that not a lot of people know about, but it's just a fun thing to watch and it's really chilled. Um, Another one I would say this series is new. People are starting to get into it, but I want to push for this series more. I did a video on my Jman Vlogs channel, and I'll probably do one on my main channel soon. Blue Exorcist. Watch Blue Exorcist. It's episode 2 is amazing. That episode was it had everything an episode should have. It had comedy, it had its sad moment, it had its uplifting moment, it had character development. I mean, Blue Exorcist only has 2 episodes so far. I've read the manga because I had the Shonen Jump preview thing on it, but that's a really great one. Check out Blue Exorcist if you haven't. Another one is Dead Man Wonderland. 2 episodes of that because these two are seasonal. Dead Man Wonderland. Yokohama kept on. I remember like last summer, Yokohama kept on hassling me to watch this. No, not watch it, to read the manga. I mean, and it just got an anime now because the anime was delayed. It should have came out last year, but it was delayed all the way till now. But I can tell you, that's a really good series. Not on Blue Exorcist level. I'm sorry, Yokohama, but Blue Exorcist is after that episode. I can't. Wow, but Dead Man Wonderland, pretty cool. Check that one out as well. Another one is Rainbow. I mentioned Rainbow in that depressing, sad thing, but I think it was anime with sad moments when we did that topic. But Rainbow is definitely one you should check out. That one's pretty cool. I've heard good things about Sket Dance if you are interested in that. What's another thing I can talk about? Since some of you kids that may be watching don't know about the classic series, you watch Rurouni Kenshin. That's a good classic one. Watch Yu Yu Hakusho, these are things probably a lot of people know about, but some of the younger audience don't know about them. Watch things like that. Um, is there anything else really? I'm not entirely sure. Um, I don't know. That's all I can say really. But really check out Hajime no Ippo and Hunter x Hunter. Those are the two. Out of the ones I've mentioned, probably the two I would say you should check out. It's not that they're the best out of the ones I've mentioned. It's just that I feel those two are the most underrated ones I've mentioned. Probably. I don't know, but there's a lot. Bottom line is there's a lot of good series out there. I mentioned a lot of shonen in this. It's because I'm not a big shojo-ish fan. I've got a video coming up on that sort of rant related to that topic on my main channel about to do with all of this. But I'm not the biggest shojo fan because I feel that a shonen does more than what a shojo can do. That's just my opinion. I've seen a few shojos, and I didn't really. They're all right. The only one I really loved was Haruhi Suzumiya because that's a great series. But yeah, I know that a lot of it was shoujo-ish, but I mean, to be honest, like there's probably not a lot of girls sub to this channel. I bet there's like two, including our Sunday host. But um, yeah, check out Hunter x Hunter. Check out Shaman King. Check out Inazuma 11, Hajime no Ippo, definitely, especially UX71, you would enjoy that. Check out all of these great series and expand your horizons. Like, be open-minded with this stuff because you never know what you're gonna like. Um, like, I remember I thought I wouldn't like things like Fairy Tail and Reborn, even though they're mainstream stuff. I thought I wouldn't like them, but I had an open mind and I liked them, and I want to get into Gintama as well. But we're going to talk about this later. I've dragged this video out for really long. Sorry about that. I had to talk a lot, but anyway, Jman Productions on the cool otakus. Otakus can be cool. Check out the other people. They're cool. They're all cool because we're cool otakus. And yeah, subscribe to my main channel if you haven't. I had to whore out because apparently we all have to whore out. Catch you in the next video. Actually, next week the Josh will be doing his video, but bye anyway.